Hi, good morning, my kindergarten friends. It is the Math Queen, also known as Mrs. Foster here. I can't believe this is our last week of school. So I wanted to make sure that I did two more math videos for you because you can always be watching them during the summertime. All right, my mathematicians, let's go ahead and go over expectations. We I think we can do this whole, we act and we talk like a mathematician. And let's review what a mathematician is because Sheridan kindergartners, I think, are the only kindergartners that know what a mathematician is. A mathematician is a person who studies numbers and shapes. And with Mrs. Foster, we always work on numbers. Now, don't forget that you can still be using Dreambox on your Clever page until June 30th, and everybody has activities assigned to them to complete. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is we're going to warm up our brain from counting. As you know, in kindergarten, I can pick any number between 100 and you should be able to count forward from any given number. So today, we're going to start at 56 and we're going to count up to 76. And now there's just a couple areas where kindergartners sometimes get confused. So you start at 56 and you get all the way to 59. Then you need to know, well, what number comes after 59? It's not 30. No, it's 60. And then you get all the way to 69. And what number comes after 69? Yeah, it's 70. So it's important to know those orders of your multiples of 10. So here we go. Let's lock 56 in our brain and counting forward by ones. 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76. Beautiful. Now, kindergartners, we're going to stretch ourselves a little bit with counting backwards. You need to leave kindergarten being able to count backwards starting at 20. But I'm going to start with a higher number and we're going to count backwards. Why don't we start at 33 and count back down to 18? Let's give it a try. Let's challenge ourselves. So, and counting backwards is just always saying the number that comes before the number. So it's one less. So I think I said 33. I might have said 36. I'm not really sure, but we'll go ahead and do 33 to 13. So here we go. 33, 32, 31, 30. Now we're jumping into the 20. So then 29, 28, 27, 26, 25, 24, 23, 22, 21, 20. Here we go, those teens. 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13. And then we could continue on going. Okay, boys and girls. The next thing that we're going to do is I'm going to be showing you some 10 frames. I'm going to be asking you how many dots and how many more to make 10. Now, you're really used to seeing 10 frames where we build 5 on the top and then we fill in the bottom row. These 10 frames, we call them the pairwise 10 frames. And in the pairwise, what they do is the dot goes top, bottom, top, bottom, top, bottom, top, bottom. So it's just another way to get a mental picture in your brain of those combinations of 10. So I'm going to start right here. I'm going to let you see them. So how many dots do you see? And then how many more to make 10? Oh, I see 6, and then 2 plus 2 equals 4. So it's another way for you to think about the number 10. So this time we've got 3 dots on the top, 3 dots on the bottom. 3 plus 3 equals 6. and then we have 4 empty, and 6 plus 4 equals 10. Okay, so here's another pairwise, and I'm going to just show it to you. So how many dots and how many more to make 10? Well, you might already see that 6 right here, and one more is 7. So there's 7 dots, and then how many are empty? 3. So 7 and 3 make 10. This one's a really easy one. How many dots are there? How many more to make 10? Well, there's 10 dots. So on a pairwise 10 frame, it looks exactly the same as if we were doing a 5-wise pair frame because all of the dots are filled in. So there's 10 dots, and how many more to make 10? 0. Okay, here comes one here. I'm going to show it to you. So how many dots do you see, and how many more to make 10? And I'm hoping you're kind of either group. I see like 4 and 4 here, or 4 on the top, 4 on the bottom. And I know my doubles, 4 plus 4 equals 8. And how many are empty? 2. 8 and 2 make 10. The next time we do this, I'm just going to flash them to you, but I want you to see this. Okay, so how many dots do you see, and how many more to make 10? Yeah, you probably know this in a snap. 9, because it looks exactly the same whether it's on a pairwise 10 frame or a 5-wise 10 frame. How many more do we need to make 10? Yeah, 1. 9 plus 1 equals 10. Okay, so here we've got our smaller doubles. So how many dots do you see, and how many more to make 10? Yeah, it's really easy. You see it right here. There's 4. Now there's 3 empty on the top and 3 empty on the bottom. What's 3 plus 3? 6. So 4 and 6 make 10. Okay, so let's look at this one, because this one definitely looks different when we use the 5-wise. So again, I see my 4 right here, but one more is 5. I'm used to seeing 5 with all 5 dots in the top row and then 0 dots in the bottom row. But this time I still have 5. And so and how many more to make 10? 5. Yeah, we've got 3 plus 2 would equal 5. So it's just looking at it differently. Okay, here comes this one. It's really easy. How many dots do you see? You see 2. And then so how many more to make 10? Again, if you know your doubles, there's 4 empty on the top and 4 empty on the bottom. That would be 8. 2 and 8 make 10. All right, so here comes this one. You can probably see it really easily. How many dots do you see? Yeah, 3. You're used to seeing on the 5-wise that this dot would be here. But this is a pairwise, so it looks a little bit different. So there's 3. So how many more to make 10? Oh, let's see. I see 6. One more. Oh, 7. 3 and 7 make 10. Okay, and then here's this one. This looks exactly the same whether it's a pairwise or a 5-wise 10 frame. How many dots do you see? 1. So how many more to make 10? Well, that 9, because 1 less than 10 is 9. And then our last card, this one's really easy. How many dots do you see? How many more to make 10? Yeah, you see 0 dots, so we would need 10 more to make 10. So 0 plus 10 equals 10. So the next time that we do that, I'm going to flash them to you and then ask you how many dots and how many more to make 10. Okay, so the next thing that we're going to do is just warm up our brain. I'm going to flash you a number, and you're going to tell me what number this is, because we really want you coming into first grade really strong, being able to identify all of your numbers from 0 to 20. Today we're working in the range of 10 to 20. What number is this? 10. These are not going in order. What number is this? Yeah, it's 13. Even though you hear that 3 first, it's 13. 110 and 3 ones, or 1 bundle and 3 more. Okay, here comes our next number. What number is this? Yeah, it is 19. It's not 91. You've got to get a picture of 1 bundle and 9 sticks. What number is this? 16. You are exactly right. What number is this? Yeah, it is 11. Now this next number, I usually see 2 different responses with this. So let's see what we do. I'm going to show you this number. What number is this? Yeah, it is 12. Sometimes kindergartners will either say that this is 20 or they'll say that this is 21 because you're getting your digits mixed up. But remember, it's 12. 10, 11, 12. Okay, here comes our next number. What number is this? Yeah, it's 14. Sometimes kindergartners will say 41. They'll switch the digits, so we don't want to be doing that. What number is this? Yeah, it is. It's 17. What number is this? 15. And then what number is this? Yeah, this is 20. And then what number is this? This is 18. Okay, so now I'm going to move my camera down and try to get all the cards in the camera frame if I can. Give me a second, my kindergarten friends. Okay, because these cards are not in order at all. Okay, so let's say the numbers and then let's get them in order. We've got 10, 13, 19, 16, 11, 12, 14, 17, 15, 18, 20. We've got mixed up numbers. Now, 10 is in the right spot and 20 is in the right spot. But what number comes right after 10? It is 11. 10, 11, 12. So now we have 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay, what comes right after 13? 14. Now we have 19. Does 19 come after 14? Let's get a little bit of a running start. 13, 14, 15. And what number comes right after 15? 16. What comes after 16? Let's start at 15. 15, 16, 17. And then what comes right after 17? Then we've got 18. And now what comes after 18? 19. And what comes after 19? 20. So now they're in order. So let's just quickly count from 10 to 20 going forwards and backwards. Here we go. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. And backwards. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10. So kindergartners, we worked today on looking at pairwise 10 frames and seeing how many dots we see and how many more to make 10. And then we worked on reading our numbers between 10 and 20 and then putting them back in order. I would recommend today that you practice writing your numbers from 0 all the way up to 20 and then have a grown-up check it in your house. So it is time for our lesson in. Here goes my hand. Put your hands right on top. I've got mine right here. 1, 2, 3. Math is cool and tigers rule. Great. Bye, my fabulously fun kindergartners. Have a great day.